Hey YouTube fam! I am so excited to tell you all about my adventures at MEGACON. Because as you know, or you should know if you are on my Instagram, I recently got the chance to go all the way from Toronto, Ontario down to MEGACON in Orlando, Florida. And it was in part because of you guys at home in Florida going on the MEGACON website and requesting me as a guest. It was so wonderful meeting everyone down there. And I'm so glad that you guys got to meet my friend Marissa, who actually shoots all of these crazy convention videos. So Marissa and I were lucky enough to be picked as guests, get flown down to MEGACON, and then be given accommodations right across the street from the actual convention center. That place looks like a spaceship. And at one point, we even got a private car. We felt like celebrities. So we just left the convention and we thought we were just gonna take an Uber, but they got us a car. So we're in our own fancy car with a fancy driver who normally drives celebrities. So we're the least famous people you've seen today. And even though we're both pretty new to the community compared to so many other amazing cosplayers, from the moment we arrived there, we absolutely felt welcomed and included by all the staff and cosplayers and vendors alike. So that was just one of the most incredible just first meetings. And really what convention should be all about. We also got to work with two incredible local PAs and camera assistants, Michael on Saturday and Tyler on Sunday. And for some reason we didn't get a photo of Michael. So I'll just put this up right here. They were so incredibly important to our whole entire weekend. Now, just before I start the list of my favorite top highlights of the weekend, in no particular order, I just want to say that I would love to attend your local cons anywhere in the world, whether it's in Hamilton, whether it's in Texas, whether it's in Brazil or London or anywhere. I would love to come meet you. I want you right now to go on the website of your favorite convention and request for me to be a guest. That just ups the chances significantly that I will actually get to go, because otherwise I can't really afford to take the weekend off of shows and weddings and concerts, because musicians mainly work on the weekends. If there's a con happening from Monday to Wednesday, I am there, 100%, let's go. But until then, I will wait for a minute while you go on your con's website and request me as a guest. Okay, now that you've done that, on to some highlights from MEGACON. So where are we right now?
Florida.
Oh my gosh, we're going to Florida! I'm so excited. I've never been to Florida, so you have to take me around and show me.
The Canadians have
The
arrived.
Canadians have arrived. Let's go! So when Marissa and I arrived in the Orlando airport, I was freaking out over the palm trees because I've never seen palm trees. I've just never been to one of these fancy tropical beach destinations with orange scented air. And in between the airport and the convention, we actually took a little detour and went to the Atlantic String Shop. And I've been kind of like creeping on them on Instagram for a while because they have such beautiful photos. And a lot of people I know, I mean Instagram know, down there go to them a lot for their violin, viola, cello needs. And I just kind of wanted to say hi and support the local strings fam. Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? And the people we got to meet were so incredibly nice and so helpful, and we even got to do a bit of jamming. Check it out. So that was a big highlight for me because I absolutely love meeting other string musicians, and especially ones from all around the world. So from the Atlantic String Shop to the hotel, Marissa and I were thinking about having a nap when we checked Instagram and we found out that two of our favorite cosplayers ever were gonna be at the con, but only for Friday. So we got out of bed, got dressed up as Waluigi's, because of course when you go to meet girls you should always be Waluigi and have a mustache. My mustache sweated off in like the first 5 minutes. I was not ready for the Florida humidity. But anyways, we rushed out the door, mustaches on our face, violin, camera, ready to go possibly meet our senpais. Never expecting that we would actually run into them or that they would actually respond to our message. Just kind of hoping we would run into them in the crowd of thousands of people. But within about 10 minutes or so, we actually got a reply saying, hey, we're at the food court. Come on by, we'd love to meet you. So again, our expectations were, we're gonna go meet them. There's gonna be a huge crowd of people around them. We're maybe gonna get a selfie. They're probably not gonna have time for the video, but that's okay. We just want to let them know how much we absolutely love their work. But anyways, Marissa and I rolled up full mustache Waluigi'd and got to meet Kelly Kirsten and her fiance, for the love of Claude. They were just so legitimately incredible people, so welcoming and so nice, and we actually got to do a few videos with them. So by the time we finished the video, the con was kind of closing up, and they found out that we'd never been to Orlando before, at least not me, and we were kind of asking them, where should we go for dinner? So they did what anyone would do and took us out for burgers, DDR, and tater tots. And it was such a wonderful evening, getting to know a bit more about Kelly, Claude, and their friend Brianna. Also a Lapis cosplayer, check her out right there, oh my goodness. And just getting to know more about them than what we would have ever seen or heard on Instagram. And just all the work and tireless effort and creativity that just goes into their cosplays. And now I can officially say the statement that Miss America introduced me to tater tots and beat me at DDR. She's really good. And let me tell you, I'm even more excited to see those Lapis and Peridot wedding photos. And speaking in the vein of celebrities and senpais, I also got to meet a Doctor Who actor that I have loved for so long. They, I will not say who it is, they have been one of my favorite characters in the whole series. And again, Marissa and I would have never been able to go up to them with all their security without these badges that you guys helped us get. And another person who I got to meet, who was actually giving out like hugs and autographs to everyone around them, super nice, was Swoozy. If you like Domix or Jaden Animation or The Odd Ones Out, definitely check him out, because he's kind of in the same vein of like funny storytelling animator. His stories are like a roller coaster, and the animations make them even funnier. So he's gonna be on MegaCon Day 2 with Kelly and Claude, because I met him when I was in my Waluigi mustache, so that must have been very attractive. And scene change, because I went to a wedding in the middle of filming this video. Where was I again? And speaking about getting to meet some lovely people, on Friday, again, I got to meet Sarah, her mother, and her wife. So the first time I got to meet them was Friday, and I was just about to leave the con with Kelly, and her mom comes rushing over. And she told me that her daughter would love to meet me, and that she'd been watching my videos just for a long time, and yeah, oh my gosh, of course. I ran as fast as I could. So I ended up having a really nice chat with Sarah and her mom. I played a few songs for her.
And they're like, oh, we're going to attach the lion's arm.
Because if you meet me in real life, you better be ready to get your favorite songs played for you. So we said goodbye, and then I thought that would be the last time I would, get to see her. Until the second day, when we ran into them again, and this time I got to meet her wife. And Sarah had a note for me, and she told me not to open it until later, so I did. And the note was just all about how my videos, even the ones that I thought were just really silly, just made her happy. And even that when her and her wife had their wedding, when it was, allowed to happen not too long ago, how she wished that I had been there to play my version of Ed Sheeran's Perfect. And I mean, that kind of had an impact on me, because I'm always thinking like, oh, I have to make a video perfect or else I can't do it. And just meeting Sarah made me realize I should make just more videos, even if they're not perfect or Ed Sheeran's Perfect. That someone's gonna like them, and it might just make their day a tiny, tiny bit better. So anyways, on day 3, I managed to find Sarah, and she was with her mother and her wife, and then I get to play my version of Ed Sheeran's Perfect for them. And I mean, it wasn't their wedding, but it was close. It's MegaCon. And we got to talk to them again for a third time, and that was just wonderful and happy, especially hearing about their wedding. I got to hear about the full day, but it was definitely my favorite wedding slash post-wedding song that I've ever got to play for a couple. So thank you so much again, Sarah, for coming on into my life. And I just want to say you have the coolest mom and the coolest wife, and congratulations again. And speaking of super happy surprises, I got to meet Pop Culture Postman. On Saturday, I feel a tap on my shoulder and I turn around and there's a fancy looking gentleman in a postman suit. And if you don't know him already, he goes around to cons delivering mail to you from your favorite characters. Marissa got a royal decree from Bowser, the new ruler of the Mushroom Kingdom, apparently. And I got a letter from Princess Zelda, written all in like Hylian language glyphs, so I'll have to get Eric to help decode that with me. It was just so completely unexpected, but also completely amazing. So just like with all the other cosplayers I mentioned, he will be featured in the description box below. Go check him out. So I'm just gonna wrap this up with my favorite highlight: 3 whole days of getting to meet all of you. Over the 3 days that we were there at MegaCon, we got to meet some of the most incredible cosplayers and creatives and people just from all over the world. And let me tell you, Marissa and I were not expecting that many people to know who Crazy Violin Girl from the internet was. It was so exciting and wonderful to meet all of you, and my absolute favorite part was getting to play songs for each and every one of you. Because that's kind of where these videos started out, was me on the street in front of the con, just kind of playing for people and hoping that they liked it. I'm so excited to meet a whole bunch more of you, and I can't wait to see your cosplays and pictures. If you guys have any pictures from MegaCon, send them my way. And if you want to keep in touch and send me pictures of your cosplay progress for your next convention, I'm always on Instagram as Bridget Fiddle. I can't wait to see you guys at my next confirmed convention in Toronto. And of course the batteries died right near the end. Oh yeah, Fan Expo. I will be there for the whole entire weekend. And I wanted to end this video by giving a huge thank you to the most incredible convention team. So far I've only gotten to meet James, Ansley, Lindsay, and Owen, but I know there are so many more amazing people working behind the scenes to make all these incredible conventions happen and make them so much fun for us. I'm so grateful for all their continuous help and support, and for just them trusting the weird violin girl from the internet with such a huge opportunity as MegaCon. It has 100% been one of the highlights of my life, and if you guys want me back at MegaCon next year, go to the website, request me as a guest, do it, because I'd love to see you guys again. Anyways, Toronto fam, I'll see you at Fan Expo, and Florida fam, look out for the video coming out soon. Click the bell, ring the subscribe button, follow me on Instafarts to get all that good stuff, because there'll be lots more videos coming this summer. But until then, I'll see you guys soon. Okay, bye.
Bye, Orlando.
Bye, Orlando. See you soon. See you next time.